right, day 60. We're leaving out of Kennedy Meadows, about ready to hit the trail. Get back on the trail. We're all loaded up. Heavy packs, spare canisters, lots of food, heading into the High Sierra. So everybody's geared up a little bit more, carrying more weight, and we're getting ready to roll. Today's May 30th. I think we're gonna try to do 15, maybe even more. I'd like to try to do 20 to kind of get out there, because it's a little easier terrain to start with. But we got like 90 miles to get to our next resupply over Kearsarge Pass into Independence. So it's a big stretch, and we got a lot of food. So yeah, we're off and rolling. It's a beautiful morning, and as always, it feels great to get back on the trail after 0 day. Kennedy Meadows was nice, but yeah, it's a bit of a zoo, and I'm always glad to get back out and get on the trail. So, yep, good to go. Sarge and I are up here up front. It's nice and easy. Flat walk starting out this morning. It's always kind of nice way to start. And we're gonna stroll into the actual official Kennedy Meadows campground here. I think in a mile or so, a couple miles, I don't know. But and after that, maybe a little elevation, start gaining some L. Yeah, we'll see. Well, we've done 9 miles, and last 4 were up, and it's more up. It's gonna be a steady climb as we work our way into the higher part of the range. But we got heavy packs, man, compared to what we've been carrying. So everybody's feeling it. Yeah, we're moving along. Cax and Autumn and I are way out in front. We're not sure where the other team members are. So we're a little concerned because we want to try to do 20. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do 20, but we want to try to get that in. So, because while we got a little easier terrain, relatively easier than what we know we have coming. So, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. One of the things I always enjoy is when you're approaching the saddle and you're approaching potential viewpoint, you know. It's like, so we're traveling north and see this saddle up ahead, and I'm anxious to catch the view when we get there. So we'll see what it's got on display for us. Also, a couple cool things happened at Kennedy Meadows. Mother Nature provided. Is we're sitting in camp and we heard this big old sound, you know, bees, you know, like a huge swarm. And we looked out, and out kind of a ways away was a massive swarm of bees. Never seen such a huge swarm. It was like a giant black cloud, and they were moving. So come to find out, one of the people camped there knew a little bit about bees and their behavior, and said that it's pretty rare to see, but that the queen bee had decided to move the hive, and they were moving. And it was the whole swarm, but it was like a massive black cloud. It was impressive, kind of cool. And then middle of the night camping, I heard just what sounded like coyotes going back and forth and calling one another, but I knew it wasn't coyotes because I've heard a lot of coyotes, and it was lower pitch and a howl, more of a howl. And I'm thinking, man, I don't think there's any wolves around here, but that sounds like, you know, I've never really heard wolves howling that I can remember. Yeah, but so next morning we were talking with the locals. They said, yeah, there's a pack of wolves that live in the area. They move around wild on their own, but I guess they were somewhat domesticated somehow at one point, so they're not really any threat. But yeah, they were calling back and forth and listening to them howl all night. It was really cool. But gee, man, that one was for you, because you would have loved it. And I gotta look. I should have looked online when I had access. So, I may do that. There's got to be info on that pack around Kennedy Meadows, what the details are on that. But yeah, kind of cool. So, all right, getting closer to the saddle. We'll check out the view when we get there. Well, here's the view from the saddle. Thought it might be a little more rugged terrain, but yeah, it's looking north. If you look between those trees on the right, definitely see some snow. And that's the direction we're headed. So, yep, slow and steady. Well, I saw another huge rattlesnake in the trail back there, probably about 4 feet long. I had to wait for it to, it was moving pretty quick, so it wasn't hanging out. One of these days, try to get a photo or a video, but I'm too busy just, freaking out. Trying to avoid them and give them their space and, keep an eye on them. But yeah, that makes probably 10 or 12 of those suckers. And unfortunately, one of the hikers out here back south of Tehachapi got bit by a good-sized rattlesnake and had to be evac'd out. And yeah, he's okay in the hospital, obviously. And coincidentally, I was at Kennedy Meadows. He came in there on crutches and with a family member, I think, to retrieve some of his gear that he had sent there. And, he's in good spirits. He's already planning his trip for next year to give it another go. But, yeah, he was on crutches, and his leg, it looked brutal. Yeah, he's wearing shorts and, obviously, and yeah, it was pretty rough. I felt bad for him. Good guy, but he was in good spirits, I gotta say. So you gotta be careful, man. Hopefully we're gonna see fewer and fewer of those things. But I just saw one. Gotta be alert. Beautiful valley here, dropping into it's the Kern River down there, and the trail crosses it. Evidently there's a bridge and a nice camp area. That would put us at about 15 miles for the day, and we want to get a little more than that, so we'll probably take a break and then press on. So yeah, it's pretty though. Very pretty. Much more remote feel. Yeah. Beautiful out here. Kern River flowing through this valley. Trail just meandering. See some hikers. I don't know if you can make them out. Up there on the hillside. Yeah. It's outstanding. The bridge is back there. Okay, it's about 4 o'clock, about 20 miles. Let's see, I guess it's climbed about 3,000, I guess. But yeah, felt pretty good today, even though the pack was heavy, probably about 40 pounds, I'd say. But yeah, I'm up here at camp. I think this is where we're gonna call it, but I'm the only one here so far. Kind of scooted out a little bit. Hopefully the girls will roll in, and I don't know if the other 3 will even come this far, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure. Not sure if we're going to be able to stick together through here, because we kind of got bigger miles planned, really. I mean, we'll see. I hope they make it here. But yeah, Malk has got a bit of a cold, and so does Orange. And Sarge, you know, I don't know how he was feeling. I don't think he's got a cold or anything, but I don't know how fast he was moving. And he's probably wanting to stick around with Orange. Him and Orange are, you know, good friends. So we'll see. I hope they roll in here. If they don't, we're gonna have to talk it. I know the girls get here. But yeah, this is a spot. All kinds of great places to cowboy camp here, or pitch a tent, whatever you want to do. And it's definitely starting to look like the High Sierra around here. Granite slabs and, you know, it's very pretty. Big rock boulders. And yeah, it's nice. All right, I guess that's it for today. All good on the PCT.